but I can't imagine that he would have killed it. Plus, there was additional minerals the SVs could have started to repair.
That's very true, too.
Over here in the upper right, playing brilliantly so far today, he is
Master Azubu SuperNova.
And in the bottom left, we have our Zerg player, a champion. He is
Grandmaster Wungjin Star Soulkey.
Look at how fast the space moves down there. We are actually going to hit like a planet or something. This is getting scary.
Well, you know, all speed in space is actually relative. You have to say, how fast is this going in relation to this other thing? Yeah. That's what's important.
This is true.
Yeah. Just letting you know, Tastes, in case you ever become a spaceman like I will be one day.
You become a real Terran and go out there. You took physics in school, right? I never actually took physics.
I took a lot of physics. Chemistry is what I did not take. Or
I did chemistry, actually. I didn't care. I actually preferred biology out of all the sciences. I thought biology
is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Physics is pretty fun, though. Or was. Nowadays, I probably can't even add 2 and 2.
I'm like, well, 4. That's arithmetic, but
well, my point is, I'm not good at school subjects really anymore. I'm just good at Starcraft.
I wonder, actually, somebody should tweet me a good book about physics because I never got to study it in school. Like some like.
Oh, I know that there's some really good books out there if you're just completely an amateur and you just want to read about.
Yeah, just to get to know about it more.
Actually, there was this cool book. I think it was called like The History of Nearly Everything by Bill Bryson.
Oh yeah.
Or it was something like that, and it was like just this really interesting book. It had a lot of things about science and math and stuff like that, and it just kind of like went through human history, how the universe was made, stuff like that. It was really, it's a good read. He's a very good author.
If you're into evolution, I heard there's a book called Naked Ape. It's actually
I've heard of that book.
It's supposed to be really good.
Is that by Jared Diamond?
You know, I don't know the author. Because it's like on my reading list, but
I think it is
the big line.
I think it's the same guy that wrote Guns, Germs, and Steel. Pretty sure.
Really?
I think so.
Don't know. I wonder. Okay,
I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, we both. One of us could be. One of us is wrong, since I'm not sure and you are. But
well, no. I mean, if you're not sure, you basically gave yourself a get out of jail free card because you're a coward. So
all cowards are not sure.
Yeah, I'm sure about everything I say all the time.
It looks like
I am made out of man.
It looks like we got a command center on the low ground here, and yeah, it looks like
it's a Reaper opening again.
It's I don't think it's going to be the mech though. I think out of all the maps, or almost all the maps we've ever casted, this is one of the worst maps to do mech on. They just go around Jeremy counter.
Yes,
which they sort of can do
and
on the last map, but not as much.
It doesn't mean you can't go mech here. It's just I feel like the Marine Widowmine style is going to be pretty good, so...
Sure.
I do agree with you there, Tasteless, but it's really interesting to note that he has chosen Reaper as his opener both times. And
he actually would have done it the first time, too.
Yeah.
Actually, he did do it the first time.
That's true. He did have 2 Reapers.
So 3 times then,
again, he's sitting 1 Reaper. And look at this. The 1 Reaper he sat back that we were wondering about the first game. This time, against Reapers, Soulkey snuck 2 Lings out to go... kill the SCV and not cancel, but slow down the command center. And here this Reaper is punishing these Zerglings. You think you could get past SuperNova. You think that he's going to send both Reapers. He knows he's not going to kill anything with Reapers. He may as well keep it at home and prevent you from doing anything. So
yeah.
That's how he got most of his kills, was sitting there waiting for the Lings.
So it looks like the game's going to normalize from here on out. But
that was actually a lot like Home Alone right there, where Soulkey's like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go rob his command center because his Reaper's all the way over here, like on vacation. And
guess
then he
what?
goes.
Macaulay Culkin Reaper in the main base.
Well,
the Zerglings come down in a bucket of paint on a string, and hits him in the face.
Zerglings like, oh, we're blue now.
Who left their toys on the floor? Ow!
Like, oh, I tripped down the stairs. Oh, I have bruises.
I forget. What do you think?
I'm like, actually, you could have broken your neck and suddenly this kid killed you, and which this is bad for all parties involved.
Let me tell you something. When they find a murdered body, they find out the kid was responsible.
Well, I guess you'd probably get off on
that was like one of the biggest grossing movies of all time, wasn't it?
It was pretty gross.
So we got the Roach Warren on the way here.
By the way, the Home Alone video game for original Game Boy was really good.
I actually have one on a Sega Genesis. I think I had an SNES too. It's awesome. In fact, I might stream that.
Cool.
I'm like a pro at it, or I was, back before StarCraft came out.
What a tasteless.
If they sponsor
Tasteless's
people,
resume says pro Home Alone Genesis player.
if they were sponsoring, a Home Alone professional gamers, and I guess
You know what?
then
It sounds like
I would have had a lot of different sponsors up and down the sleeve of my arm.
I think it barely didn't make the cut for some of those WCGs, like around 07-ish.
Right, yeah. So they're like, let's put the cell phone game in here. And I'm like, really? Actually, Home Alone and Genesis would have been better. And that's not even a multiplayer game.
That's true. So we have to point out, Tasteless, that this opener is so similar to before. He's actually going for the Hellbats. He's gotten the Blue Flame. He's gotten the Siege Tank. But he's getting Stim. So this is going to look the same. In fact, if Soulkey doesn't get a really good scout off, he may think that mech is on the way.
And this actually may...
it's a possibility.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
But there's more Marines than last time.
More Lynx coming up now. It looks like he's going to do a second attack over here on the third... Excuse me, Roaches. I was just looking at the mini-map. So this actually might force a cancel. What are you laughing at?
I'll tell you in a minute, but it looks like they'll be pushed back. Not quite getting that cancel. Or maybe could they? That would be amazing if he actually got a cancel right here, wouldn't it?
Oh my God! Oh. Wait, he has to commit. Oh my God! This whole game would look different right now.
Yeah.
This whole... Oh my God!
Nah, he's building it now.
I'm like, wait, oh my God!
What made me laugh, Tasteless, is it would be awesome if we just covered up the whole screen with a minimap and tried to cast an entire game. You just tell us who the players are and stuff, and we just cast off the minimap.
That would be the ultimate casting challenge.
And then the thing is, have an actual observer, right? And we'll see where the observer's cursor is going, so we can actually play-by-play the areas he's in.
Oh my God!
That would be an insanely good cast.
I want to make like a game show where it's like we have some different kinds of handicaps.
Yeah. The thing is, I think if we knew the players in the map ahead of time, and the players didn't know we were going to do that, and it actually mattered, I think we could actually get it pretty close.
I think we should just risk it. Right now.
Here's what we'll do, Tasteless. Next season, the worst round of 32 game, the worst match. All right, we'll maybe give that a try.
All right, there's an attack over here at the front, as well as a lot of drones being burnt down here in the back. But this is a lot of banelings here.
You think this attack is actually going to do very much here? Gets a little scan off.
I don't think it's going to do that much. In fact, he might have to pick up and leave, and unfortunately he doesn't have enough medevacs to pick everything up.
He does have Stim, but oh yeah, those banelings doing such a fantastic job here. He's going to want to pick up, but actually loses quite a bit of that. And he would have been still trying to push.
He would have been better off dropping in a bunch of different locations and actually attacking like that.
I think he didn't expect that many banelings.
Yeah, I think most people don't get that many banelings at this point in time.
Certainly not, but Soulkey read it so well what was going on. Because if he actually had like less banelings, more lings, or maybe more lings and some roaches, that would have gone pretty well for SuperNova. He would have done a good job against it with 4 Blue Flame Hellbats. So, it's good play by Soulkey. Really nice.
And we might have a counterattack coming up here, where he's going to try to hit the third. Now remember, the third is very difficult to hold, regardless of what race you are, and the fourth even harder. So we see a lot of points of tension at this phase of the game.
Soulkey taking that 4th base, continuing to push his creep all around the place. It's Reaper running for his life. And this is too small to really do anything. He almost has banelings. In fact, baneling speed just finished up, so that can help him with a little bit of harassment, maybe.
All right, he's now dropping and hitting all these drones. Unfortunately, he's not killing the drones. He's only bruised a few.
Ooh, nice micro with those Hellbats getting back in between.
Perfect positioning there. I was like, are you kidding me?
Don't you do it, Soulkey.
Don't you do that, Soulkey.
Can't get overconfident against Hellbats.
Yeah. Well, it turns out they don't die.
The drops do a pretty good job. Yes, actually end up even bringing back banelings to finish that off. Supplies quite close at the moment. 65 SCVs to 72 drones.
Yeah. And another drop over here. This one may catch Soulkey by surprise.
And, well, there's some banelings there, so it looks like he's going to be cleaned up. And the Spore Crawler with some mutas.
Yeah, the mutas just end all the drops here.
All right, so it's time to slow down on drops a little bit. But, you know what? It's going to be Mutaling Bane against just a regular Widow Mine Marine Marauder medevac type play. But the one thing that really scares me is I don't think SuperNova did enough damage. Because he pushed his upgrades so far back to get all those Hellbats out and to get the medevacs and get the Blue Flame upgrade. So 2-2 is about to finish for Soulkey. And when it's 2-2 against 1-1, and it's going to be like for almost 2 minutes like that, That's hard to. He's not going to be able to really do anything to Soulkey.
In fact, he's trying to attack at a Soulkey right now, which he should not be doing. You know what? Soulkey's doing what he's known for and what he's best at, which is just playing a conservative game, very safe, not making any mistakes, and then winning on a tactical level too when he actually has to engage.
He's pushing forward at the moment, does clear up a couple Widow Mines, and now it is 2-2 against 1-1, so suddenly his Ling Bane is way scarier than before.
Yeah. And he goes in and backs up, stays out at the 4th.
SuperNova just continuing his macro at the moment. He actually does have 2 factories now, so he can start producing a lot more Widow Mines if he so chooses, which I'm sure he will. Probably wants to get that Drilling Claws upgrade pretty soon, too.
All right, he's going to try to pull some of this army out here. Oh, my God. Widow Mine hit of the year.
Pretty all
that
right.
was like the best Widow Mine hit I have ever seen.
In fact, he just scanned there to be like, how much blood? Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Like, I'll take that. I can't believe how good that connection was.
Well, he might be able to actually break this. If he can actually kill the 4th, then the upgrade differential isn't going to matter.
Yeah,
and in
that's
fact,
very true.
It's mattering less and less because Soulkey's getting such a late hive that as 2-2 finishes up for SuperNova,
yeah,
what should have been a big advantage for Soulkey never came to fruition.
Ooh. All right, let's check how many workers killed here.
Soulkey's killed a total of 15 this game.
Okay. So he's probably killed like 13 in that last battle.
Yeah, something like that.
Harassed, third base being made.
Yeah, something like that. SuperNova continuing to push in. He's a little bit down by a lot of Lings and Banes still on the way here for Soulkey. He's going to have to bust this army eventually, but one thing to mention is that SuperNova is staying ridiculously aggressive. He has no additional command center for a 4th base, so he's trying to kill Soulkey off 3.
Oh, look at this. He's going to try to get these mutas up here. They come down and try to defend. With the Widow Mine. Oh, that's too bad. I thought that was going to get those mutas.
Yeah, maybe you should have tried to micro that a bit more, but he was too busy up here trying to get something done. This is a lot of Ling Bane tastes. I don't think
like
he's going to break it.
just eventually holds this.
Yeah. Oh, and some of these Banelings actually hit.
Well, the funny thing is actually SuperNova is stuck doing this because if he tries to leave, everything is faster and just chases him out.
And the thing is, he can't really leave anyways because he has no additional base. If he had like a 4th coming up, maybe he can pull back and reinforce, but he has to do something on 3 bases right now. He can't let Soulkey drone at all. So he gets a moment's peace and it's over.
The sand is running out of the hourglass here for SuperNova. He has to kill this 4th. He absolutely is not allowed to not get this 4th removed.
Continues to bring up quite a few Widow Mines. Doesn't have the numbers you'd think, but here we go. Soulkey deciding it is time, and I think he has enough to do it.
He should have enough, even just on the mutal level. But, you know, those Widow Mines, it gets pretty scary. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of Widow Mines. He had that one good connection with the Banelings, but a lot of the ones that SuperNova, if he was Master of the Universe, would have actually just had them hit the mutas. They hit Overlords.
If he was the Master of the Universe, which he's not, unfortunately. Because I think he'd be a just and good Master, I think.
I think so.
I wouldn't mind following SuperNova's rule of law.
So, he's getting pushed back here now, and you can see that Soulkey's being very cautious right now. I mean, there's a high chance if Soulkey were engaged right now, he'd probably win, but he just wants to be absolutely sure, since all he has to do is wear SuperNova down.
And that's exactly what he's doing. These Widow Mines are doing less and less on each hit, and he's not really losing a lot. Continuing to push forward here. And, you know, during this attack, SuperNova actually has started a 4th base, so he's done enough and kept this army alive long enough that he knows that he can start to expand behind it. And the thing is, if he gets that expand up and starts mining from it, suddenly Soulkey's in trouble. No 5th base, and this attack hasn't been killed off yet.
Yeah. Muta is now going to counter, and I'm actually surprised he didn't do this earlier because this would have cleaned up everything.
This is a huge
I'm surprised
deal.
we didn't say that either because like that's actually one of these things you can do.
I was too excited.
With the mutas here and actually just deny everything from actually engaging here. And it's going to be up to this one moment here. Does he have enough?
Oh, and a great splitting. Nice Widow Mine hits right there. The Marines do drop back in, and oh my God, could he possibly get this base?
Oh my God, he's going to get the base.
And he gets it,
Tasteless. I cannot believe he got that. I am so shocked.
Okay, now Soulkey is in a lot of trouble, yes. He's not 100% dead yet, though. His 3-3 is pretty much in time with the SuperNovas, just a little bit behind.
Yep.
And he does still have his big flock of mutas, and they do have +2 attack. So he still has some opportunities here. He might be able to go
over. He's going to get intercepted.
That's nice. He does need to do things like this, but he needs to... It's a hard spot. It is. Because SuperNova is about to land his fourth.
At TVZ, by the way.
Yeah, he's playing fantastically. We can see why he was saying he wanted Zergs, which he didn't end up getting. But really, this is fantastic play. The fact that he can stand toe-to-toe with Soulkey in a macro game, opening Reaper first.
Now I'm really wondering if actually there's more to why Soulkey did that.
There could be
6 pull. He's like, oh crap.
People hear things and see replays and stuff like that. You know, he might be like, SuperNova kills me on the ladder. You know, people think his own innovation's only one, but give SuperNova a couple of these games. You know? But this is pretty fantastic play by him, man. And that's so painful. That was a ton of damage done. Yeah, didn't kill any, so that's good. But
when mutas get bruised in there against Stim Marines, I mean that's such a big difference.
Very true, Tasteless. Look at how many he's making, like 5 missile turrets around that planetary. So smart play. But another very smart thing is happening from Soulkey. Ooh, look at this move.
Kind of surprised he lifted off there.
Didn't want to lose his command center, I think.
Is it that low?
It's orange. So
all right, he's coming in here now. And actually, he did take out the 4th here from SuperNova, and that's a planetary.
But the 4th from Soulkey is going to be under attack here. Starts hitting some of it with Banelings. Some Marauders have tanked a lot of hits there, but continues to push forward. Oh, he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to be too sloppy.
Does he have enough Marines over there with that push? That's like almost all Marauders.
It is, but I think he has, well, you know, he has enough that if he doesn't lose any, the mutas can't kill alone.
All right, he's going to keep pushing forward here. And what a crazy series these guys have given us. I would have loved to have cast a best of 5 of these two, actually.
Seriously.
Not a best of 3, you know?
Yeah. You know what? SuperNova is barely mining at this point because Soulkey did take out that base super importantly. And oh my god, look at this. As they're retreating.
Okay, so yeah, there are just too many mutas here.
Now more Marines come up with some Widow Mines, so he does have to retreat. Soulkey holding on. The fact that mules are so good is catching up to SuperNova right now. As funny as that sounds.
Yeah. Well, you know, this little squad here, I should actually say a little squad, this giant freaking army here. Oh, actually, that's so smart. Start using Baneling landmines.
He's going to land his command center at the 4th base, which means all his mules are going there.
Yeah.
And that means that, you know, he's not going to have any scans.
No, Baneling landmines are the way to go.
It's perfect right now. This is the
exact situation.
This is like a situation. Yeah, seriously. Right. Does pick off a muta, nice move. SuperNova a little bit down in supply. He does have 3-3, which is nice, but there is +3 attack for these mutas, which is why he was making so many turrets, but +3 mutas in this number don't care about turrets cases.
Yeah.
You need turret Widow Mines to stop them. Look at this. He's going to actually kill off.
I'm actually surprised there's that many SCVs in the main to begin with.
Yeah. And
that's actually smart. He just wants to take out all the command centers.
And that's less mules and less scans.
Yeah,
which means that more likelihood that a big Baneling landmine can win Soulkey the game.
He's not.
Ooh! Widow Mines in there. Takes a lot of damage.
Yeah. A few more Widow Mine hits like that, and all those mutas are going to be gone.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful and let them heal a bit. There's actually a Thor on the way. He's realized there's actually too many mutas to deal with. I love it. It's such a great idea.
He might actually end up hitting this factory before it finishes, though.
Yeah.
That's right, guys. He might actually kill that factory.
Oh,
those things do damage pretty fast. Nope.
Especially at +3. And Thor deals some good damage. At least he got the Thor out, so I guess it's not as big a deal. By the way, what I really like is he has one Swarm Host to help set up his mines. I do like that. We've been seeing that a little bit more.
It's nice to see how versatile the Swarm Host actually can be in moments like this, you know?
Like a single Swarm Host is going to be pretty cost efficient for you.
So many times people use Zerglings, but it's like, well, no, you can just always have this area checked as this unit will just produce units that'll go in that direction.
Exactly. All right. This is such an exciting... What a sick-ass game. Like, all the games today, Tasteless. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I feel bad. A lot of people didn't even know that we had this placement match today.
I know, guys. That's what we're telling you guys. Please go out there and tweet for us. Spread the word, because, yeah, a lot of people don't know about today's match here. Well, SuperNova's going to push out. There's a Baneling landmine here, right? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, you might
Oh,
end
man.
up going over it.
Oh, my God!
Oh, and that's like basically a game winner. He scans after it goes off, just kind of.
Yeah.
You're always going to do that. That's a bad situation for SuperNova. Ooh! Lifts the Thor, brings it back so it can't
The
get
Thor
sniped.
actually had Nickelodeon moon shoes on, man. Jumped right up.
It certainly did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I had, Tasteless.
Yeah. Most of our younger viewers don't know what that is. But
Did
damn,
you ever
I
have
just-
those?
No, but I had a friend, like my neighbor friend.
Did you
had
get to
it.
try them?
Yeah, and
Were
I
they-
twisted my ankle. That thing was like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh
Like, I
my
can't-
God.
I'm actually amazed at some of the things people are going, yeah, like give this to children. Like it's like trampolines.
I didn't know
I'm
anyone
like,
with
why
it.
would you get a trampoline if you had a kid, man? Like
Best I got to do is my friend's pogo stick.
pogo sticks are okay.
Yeah, it was pretty
They're
fun.
safe, you know.
Not as good as Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
All right, so we have another push coming for SuperNova, but that single swarm host can make a big difference. We also have some infestors out here now, so you guys be careful running ahead with too many units, because some good fungals can go down.
And it looks like he's going to push on this. Again, it's still anybody's game right now. And it looks like, again, this big battle about to ensue. The Banelings, though, did not do enough damage. There
they
might just
didn't.
barely be enough to deal with these mutas.
Uh-oh, well, we'll see. Ooh, a big mine hit. Those mutas are very low. You have to be careful about that. He can't be losing those mutas, but the hatchery may in fact end up going down.
It's all down to this moment,
Oh
but
my
the
God.
Broodlings now come out here and help the mutas actually take out the rest of this. We have Widow Mines coming down here. If he burrows right in this location,
He's going to have to burrow. Oh, my God.
Oh!
Whoa, that was good. 2 Banelings.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Oh my God, did that hit the clump?
And now he's actually just trying to win with these mutas, realizing that his economy is down to nothing. He
This
doesn't
is
have
an
enough to build a
incredible
hatch.
series, man.
Oh my God, I think SuperNova's got it.
I
think he's got
so.
it. There's no money left for
Well,
Soulkey.
as long as he has his planetary right here with all these, well, there's Widow Mines there, along with, of course, the missile turrets and the bunker and everything else. But with the Widow Mines there, the mutas pretty much can't win the fight.
Whoa.
Look at how slow Soulkey's money, the minerals are moving up. Look
It's
at that.
pretty bad. The income is like 300 minerals per minute against 1,200.
What's he going to do with these infestors? Is he going to try to
He's-
just fungal the SCVs or something?
No, he's going to try to fungal the Marines. He has to kill the army of SuperNova to have a chance. If he goes after just economy, like his economy's too far behind, I think. Wait a minute, he started chitinous plating. What am I seeing?
I don't know.
Chitinous
well, what's
plating.
weird about it is
He's like, well, I'm going to go ultras from here. I don't think so, Soulkey.
He's
I think your
like, I have a
economy
lot of
sucks.
minerals, and I'm like, Soulkey, that's exactly what you don't have. And he's like, I'm like, you have a lot of gas, but you need the minerals too. And if you have an economy, you have a lot of gas and no minerals, it's okay because the minerals come back much faster than the gas does.
Well said.
No.
He's getting a single ultra to go with that chitinous plating, Tasteless.
I-
You know what? Maybe that is the right call. Maybe he's decided that the only way that he can win this is by a couple good fungals and a handful of ultras, and he's just going to try to build up
Oh
to
my
that.
God, I didn't die.
Good thing. He doesn't even have the money to rebuild that. Oh, God.
Wait,
oh,
what
God.
just happened there? He got some infestors, it looks like?
Yeah, but there was some good fungals going off as well. I don't think they really ended up killing that much, unfortunately. Ooh, nice snipe. Ooh. I high-five the Marines.
He's like, thanks, man. I was really worried about it back there. I'm like, hey, you were awesome. So he's going to scan here, and again, Terran, I think, could put another fatal blow here.
Another fatal blow.
Well, there have been many fatal blows, but this is one of those weird games. You know what I mean? This is one of these games where I keep looking at this, I'm like, well, this engagement, I mean, it has to result in this.
Oh, man, this is insane, man. Ooh, nice Banelings. Killing some Widow Mines off. Still making some ultras here. I don't know that he can hold. He actually, if he put those mutas in the rally line, that would really behoove him at the moment. Looks like he's going to do that, too. Okay,
And
see, he's going to pick up a lot of the reinforcements.
This is a crazy game, man. Right, backing up.
That was scary. I was
I
like,
know.
oh my God, that's 3.
Well, the Ultra's going to come up here now.
You know, he does have queens to heal them, so they actually, that might be the reason why he was actually making them. I didn't think of that. When you have no money, you not really
I
hit
guess
your
that's
Lyran
true.
checks.
Then you can turn this into Warcraft 3 and make one hero.
Yeah, you make a
Yeah.
hero ultra.
It's Tauren Chieftain Ultra right there.
Certainly it is. Unfortunately, it has no spells, and it can't stomp to keep these units from running away.
Oh my god, you're so funny. It's funny because you cast that like it was just a matter of fact, you know what I mean? Like, my god, you're right, Artosis.
Oh, Soulkey trying to hold on at the moment. Some Widow Mines going off.
You know, the real question here is how does Zerg deal with somebody who can micro like this? Because the Ultras are just too clunky.
They are clunky.
You actually need Lings with Ultras always, or they're not actually
Oh god,
good.
I don't think there's enough.
Well, actually,
Is there?
Well,
wait a minute.
I don't.
Oh, I think that's it. I think this is the end. I thought that a lot of times, though.
Yeah, I thought that many times in this game.
A lot more Lings than we. He has another Ultra Tasteless. The first one may have died, but he has purchased this one.
That's the Ultra's brother.
Yeah. And it turns out that he was no stronger than his
he doesn't have.
brother.
He only has Marauders.
Oh. Well, it looks like the Widow Mine's reloaded. Oh, the Mute is starting to take a lot of damage here.
I cannot believe how insane this game is.
The thing is,
Change my ID to
SuperNova,
speechless.
they're both mining about the same amount.
Yeah.
But as far as scrappiness goes, I prefer the units that SuperNova is showing us, you know?
Yeah.
Marines, Marauders, Medevacs, Widow Mines.
Oh my god,
Okay.
he just gets all the mines.
That's big.
So important.
That's big, but I don't know. Can you save this hatchery right now?
It's going down!
Oh, and down with it goes the economy of Soulkey once again.
As long as he gets the ability to hit a Marauder, it looks like he's going to be in great shape. Ooh. And, yeah, it looks like that's going to be a GG.
Whoa.
Damn, son. SuperNova. SuperNova
played like a maniac.
And the Artosis curse lives on. Artosis.
Is that what happened?
That is what happened, man.
All right.
So, what?
One day they're just like, I'm going to disappear. No one's going to know. They're not going to know where I am.
I feel like when I ask you who's going to win a game, what you do is you be like, well, and you open up a bottle and scream it into there and then cap it.
Oh.
And only really open the bottle if it was like, well, I told you I predicted it. You're like, SuperNova. This comes out.
Yes. I'm going to have to start catch my voice in a bottle.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we're actually going to have a TVP coming up.
Isn't that funny?
That was a fantastic
Isn't that
series.
funny?
What a fantastic series. Seriously. Now we see why SuperNova was so gung-ho about playing Zergs, he never really got to.
Now we see why Soulkey actually 6-pulled in game 1. You know?
Yeah. I mean, SuperNova played fantastically, and he played two completely different styles fantastically.
Yeah.
Of course, he did end up losing the mech game, but it was so close. He could have won it, perhaps. That leaves us with a TVP. We didn't really think that this was going to come.
Yeah, this is a bit of a surprise, but a pleasant surprise. First against SuperNova. It should be a pretty close
first
match.
is going to take it, Tasteless. What do you think?
Whatever you didn't vote on, I'm going to go with SuperNova.
Right? Okay.
No, actually, to be honest, I will go with first on this.
Okay, good. So it would be the Tasteless curse if it's not right.
No, I mean, it depends.
You're like, well, I have no curse associated with me, so no, it wouldn't be.
I didn't wish my casting career in a cursed monkey's paw. We're going to take a short little break, and when we come back, we're going to go on to our final best of 5 here at GOMTV.net.